In order to change things first, you must change the reasons that things are the way they are. What I found out is that it's human nature to resist change. For true change to take place, one must go beyond their comfort zone. Change is an investment in the future. I'm going to bestow a gift of wisdom for those that need to hear these words. All of this, meaning all people need to have a balanced focus in life. There is truth in the fact that there are two sides to a coin. Sometimes it's heads, and sometimes it's tails. When you view life from one place, your vision is incomplete, and sometimes can be as if you're looking at life through a tunnel. We all feel the need to be okay with what decisions we make. And we tend to rationalize our choices based on a very limited perspective. None of us human beings are without fault. According to Scripture, let he who is without sin cast the first stone. I'm not here to simply quote the Bible, just that this verse presents a perspective on justice from a limited point of view. With that being said, I know that we can't rationalize our decisions based on other people's experiences. If someone makes a mistake or a choice that we don't agree with, it's not our place to render judgment on them. All of us must take responsibility for the consequences of our own actions. Before you can account for what anyone else is doing in your life, you must account for your own circumstances. If you don't establish any foundation in your life, there's no position for you to work with. You cannot create functionality from dysfunction. If you attempt to attach functionality to dysfunction, the result will be dysfunction. Don't forget that the people you look up to are human beings just like you and are susceptible to the same influences or faulty reasoning that you are. You run the risk of catastrophic failure with a singular focus on any viewpoint. Financial decisions are not one size fits all. If success is your destination, you need to follow the roadmap to get there. Meaning that there are many ways to achieve success. You need to figure out what works best for yourself and stick to it. Welcome to the virtual world of the Cycling Celebration channel, where we feature videos that highlight the cycling lifestyle. Today is Tuesday, February 27, 2023. Right now, it's 71 degrees outside. We've had fluctuating weather conditions ever since the last 2 weeks. Today's warm weather has established another record temperature for the month of February in Detroit. For the time being, this season of cycling outdoors is over. So, I've been doing a lot of indoor cycling on the Zwift virtual platform. I explained the Zwift platform in a previous video. It's the most popular indoor virtual cycling experience available. Many professional cyclists use this platform for indoor training. It all depends on your conditioning and equipment, for which level you choose to participate in. There are progressive levels in the Zwift platform, and I'm presently on level 51. Each level opens access to more virtual cycling accessories. One virtual prize that I wish to earn is the Tron bike. The only way to qualify for this prize is to climb a virtual 164,000 feet. The Tron bike, named the Zwift Concept Z1 in game, is definitely the coolest ride in Zwift and one of the fastest. How do you get it? 3 simple, but not easy, steps. Select the Climb Mount Everett challenge in Zwift and start climbing. Your elevation will accumulate over many rides, and you can always click to check your progress. At the top of Mount Everett, 8,848 meters, 29,028 feet. Keep going. Climb 41,152 additional meters, 135,014 feet, and you will unlock the coveted Concept Z1, aka the Tron bike. That's right. It takes a total of 50,000 meters, 164,042 feet, of climbing to earn the Tron bike. Once you've unlocked your Tron, see if you can dial in the multicolored light scheme. I have been searching for this information on the internet. I found the Climb Mount Everett selection on the ride selection screen. Yesterday, I rode 1.5 hours on 2 group rides combined. On Tuesday, I rode a combined total of more than 3 hours. I'm figuring out that altogether, it will take 3 months to climb the 50,000 feet requirement to unlock the Tron bike. Since I've met my weekly goal of 75 miles, I'm going to continue my quest to acquire the coveted Tron bike today. So, that was November 30th, and today is February 27th. The mountain climbing has changed some things for me. I've begun to feel the pain of overexertion. I have backed off the mountain climbing and opted for more group riding sessions. At this point in the challenge, I've completed 97% of the elevation towards my goal. I would like to finish climbing the final 6,000 feet before I return to outdoor cycling. Now, all of my cycling activities are indoors. Maybe I need to have an AI to host some of my videos. That would be nice. Could save me a considerable amount of time. I'm just sitting here thinking of how long it took me to make this video. My channel is dedicated to the cycling lifestyle, but I must admit that the most interesting part of that is riding outdoors. When I'm riding outdoors, it doesn't feel so much like exercise. I'm not constantly pedaling, and I make several stops along the way. I just realized that I have been leaving one important thing out in all of these videos about the Zwift virtual platform. I've touched on it here and there, but now I want to focus on how everyone can join me in this venture of a healthy cycling lifestyle. First, you must get connected through Bluetooth via the internet to the platform, which is known as Zwift Virtual Reality. This can be accomplished on a TV screen, or you can do this on a tablet or phone as well. The equipment that you need is called a cycling trainer. The trainer translates the motion from the bicycle wheel to the device that you are using via Bluetooth. The trainer can be set up in any room in your home where enough space is available. I purchased the Wahoo Kicker Snap over 5 years ago. Now you could get this same trainer for a lot less than I originally paid. If you already have a bike, then you can invest another $300 to get you started now. If you want to connect to the TV through the application, that means you might have to get an Apple TV device, which may run you another $200 or $300. Plus, you will need a monthly subscription to the platform of your choice. There are advantages in this type of subscription as opposed to a gym membership. Naturally, indoor cycling can be accomplished at your leisure. So anytime you feel like doing this, you can set it up, get on the bike, and just ride. You don't have to do a whole lot of preparation packing a gym bag to drive to a location in order to get in some good cardio exercise. The atmosphere is pleasant and enjoyable, while providing an element of motivational challenge. This is where the personal aspect comes into play. You can ride for 20 minutes or several hours if that's what you feel like doing. I'm not worried about the weather or if there's daylight outside, because it's 24-hour daylight in the virtual world. This will be my final video of the month if I continue producing content at this rate. I want to wish everyone a happy Black History Month, and I'll see you in the next video. Please like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Welcome to the Cycling Celebration channel, where we celebrate the cycling lifestyle for people of all ages. In this video, I'm presently riding indoors on the Zwift platform with a single-speed road bike attached to a trainer equipped with Bluetooth. I'm returning to light exercise following laparoscopic inguinal hernia repair surgery performed on February 16th last month. Pedaling my bike is not a very strenuous exercise for me at this time, as I ease my way back into my daily routine. My doctor expects me to make a full recovery within the next 2 weeks. I think I was sleeping last night because it felt like a dream to me. I woke up real early this morning. At 7:30 a.m., I was hungry and had an early breakfast. Last night was quite a night. I decided to go for a virtual ride. All I needed was 7 miles to achieve my weekly goal. I rode over 22 miles in just 1 hour. Set 2 new personal records. It was ridiculous. I weighed myself this morning because I felt a little dehydrated. I weighed 178 pounds. I'm going to upload some of the video to Facebook and maybe to my YouTube channel. My viewers know there is a whole nuther world than the one which we live in. That's what I find so exciting. It's utterly fascinating. There's an app that you can have on your phone that connects you to other people and their athletic experiences all around the world. It's called STRAVA. I'm following many people from locations all over this world. I'm amazed by some of the things they're doing. There's one woman I can tell you about, who it's nothing for her to go on bike rides of 60 to 100 miles daily. How do they do this? Although she lives in Florida, this is one of many examples of members walking, hiking, running, or cycling all around the world. Basically, you can record all of your exercise experiences on this platform. I can't wait for the outdoor cycling season to begin. Seems like winter lasts forever in Michigan. I'm still riding indoors, going on these virtual rides on the Zwift platform. This type of cycling was designed for training purposes. It makes you work harder every time out. You're always being challenged to either beat someone's best time or compete against yourself. The self-competition is a vicious cycle of triumphs and failures, raising the bar every time you win. That song is always playing in my head. All I do is win no matter what. LOL, you're going to see in last night's video how this attitude plays out. It started right after 2 cyclists blew past me when I thought I was going at a fast pace. I turned on my camera and thought to myself, okay, watch this. I walked with so much confidence yesterday, looking good in my clothes as I went shopping and took the day off from any workout activity. For some reason, at 3 a.m. in the morning, I decided I needed it to get going on my bike, and I rode for nearly 2 hours straight and 27 miles on the Zwift virtual platform in the climbing portal. By the time I finished my ride, I was sweating so much I could hardly get my clothes off because they were sticking to me like my skin. I thought that was really funny, but I know I must have lost a couple of pounds in the process somewhere. When I'm at the gym, everybody's in there sweating all over the equipment. At least here at home, I only have to deal with my own sweat and don't have to carry sweaty clothes back home in my gym bag. I went for another ride last night, which covered the distance needed for my weekly goal. About 9 miles and the message popped up, telling me that I had reached my weekly goal of 75 miles. The entire ride was 22 miles and added another 1,000 feet of elevation. I've now completed 96% of the climbing challenge. Every so often, I reward myself with new clothes, and I performed a selfie fashion show with 2 outfits. Winter has always been a challenge for maintaining a healthy weight, going through the holidays where the tradition is to celebrate with food. Having experienced so much loss in my life, sometimes I'm an emotional wreck. I'm currently in therapy sessions to help me cope with my anxiety. I had this uncertain feeling that people around me were taking advantage of my emotional vulnerability. I really hadn't had time to process my grief before all these outside influences converged upon me. I got involved in an intimate relationship only 3 months after my wife passed, which I wasn't ready for physically or emotionally. She couldn't understand why I didn't want to go places and socialize with other people. I believe most of us experienced psychosis when we were isolated by the COVID-19 pandemic. I was already experiencing the isolation because of my wife's condition requiring 24-hour care. During that time, the only people I saw on a regular basis were caregivers for Dawn. So naturally, the person I reached out to was one of Dawn's caregivers. There was no way for her to fill the void in my life, not being able to relate with my situation being 24 years younger than myself. Some family members thought she was my caregiver. I began to feel self-conscious after those remarks were made in the funeral parking lot. My first wife, Tonya, was 8.5 years younger than me and emotionally abused me, leading to the cause of our divorce. It wasn't so much the age difference as it was the attitude of disrespect for our marriage. In my marriage to Dawn, I experienced unity and love. She made me aware that she was 100% in my corner. I never felt like my feelings weren't reciprocated. That's important in a committed relationship. There's nothing wrong with going all out for someone, as long as they'll go all out for you. Right now, I'm on the discovery pathway to self-awareness. I possess the baggage of my entire family, and until I dispense of all the access, there's not much room for me to commit to a relationship. If you choose to come into someone's life, I want to be there as an asset rather than a liability. I need someone who can bring more to the table than just an appetite. You know what's missing in today's world? Reliability and accountability. Today, they only exist as concepts. All the beauty, glitz, and glamour are worthless if it's only a polished exterior. Some people I know only exist for the show. I like the show myself for entertainment purposes, but how much would you compromise to live beyond your means just for a luxurious display of faux wealth? I think you can still look good on a budget and be able to afford everything else that you need in life. This hip-hop culture has created a fake opulent lifestyle where people are wearing all kinds of designer goods, driving exotic cars, and sporting diamond-jeweled accessories. The most valuable thing in life is health and peace of mind. We're all exposed to different types of culture, but it's crucial that we maintain independence of the sovereign mind. It's important that we enjoy our lives, but not at the detriment of our physical and mental health. My brand is all about promoting a healthy lifestyle that is comfortable and looking good for less. A group ride can be a lot of fun while providing a source of cardio exercise. There are so many brands of portable Bluetooth speakers that can be strapped to the frame of a bike, allowing us to take our party on the road with us. Most people already combine music with exercise anyway. Many people are wearing earbuds while jogging on a treadmill at the gym. I can't wait to try one of these new fully immersive mixed reality headsets. The idea is not to become a couch potato streaming Netflix, watching news and social media, but to remain active while doing so. Americans have grown increasingly more overweight in the past 20 years or so. Some clotheslines have begun to cater to the plus-size market. This can't be healthy for the long term. I recommend being cautious when it comes to following the latest trend in e-bikes. Many of these so-called e-bikes are merely electric scooters with pedals attached. I see videos with creators using throttle only and very little pedaling, if any. In my mind, the purpose of an e-bike is the ability to go faster and farther while still getting a workout. Most of the time, I'll ride my e-bikes with zero motor assistance for half of my trip. If you're using all throttle, you're not going to achieve the same distance or get a decent workout. The videos that promote throttling their e-bikes, I'm not interested. I'm going to shout out to a few of my favorite content creators. Out and About on the Recumbents, Grizzly Granny's Recumbent Trike Adventures, Area 13 e-bikes, Because We Bike, Benton and Rippin', Bentrider Nation, Bike Life with Rob, Bikes, Trikes and Razors, BKXC, Blue Monkey Bicycles, Bob Miller, CTXC Videos, David Massey, David Rides a Trike, and Detrapped. I'll stop there with my list of subscriptions. Detrapped is the channel that follows Monday Night Slow Roll in Detroit, and the final event was the Halloween ride October 28, 2019. I subscribe to many YouTube channels for different purposes, mainly news, information, and entertainment. I'm watching a video on a channel called Deep View Media, where the creator is riding on the sidewalk in Philly. This video was a 5-hour live stream. There was nothing explicitly impressive about the cinematography. It's mainly the captivating manner in which he personally engages with the viewers. My main focus is content that supports cycling as a healthy lifestyle. In addition to health maintenance, there are other benefits to the cycling lifestyle. The reduction of greenhouse gases and an affordable means of transportation. Last night, I realized how much of a challenge it would be not to have a car in Detroit, Michigan. There are apps that can be used to map out trips on public transportation. A couple of things need to be considered: waiting in the freezing temperatures and the security of walking to and from the bus stop at night. I know some people think the answer to security issues is to carry a strap. In some situations, this could create more problems than it's worth. I would suggest pepper spray rather than a handgun. I've been chased by the same pit bull 3 times riding my trike. So what if I shot at the dog? Maybe I wound or kill someone's pet. Even worse, I miss and a bullet strikes who's tending to the dog that got out of their yard. That's a discussion for another video. Here I am again staying up all night. I'm going to end this conversation here, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
to calendar. Heart rate 146. Complete. 478 calories. Heart rate 150.